Hi, I'm Bill Patton with 720 Degree Coaching, and the odyssey that we've gone through to get this thing going is over. Ken and I have figured out the technological snafu that made it impossible for us to talk, and now we get to talk, and I'm very happy. Ken, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Bill. Thanks.
We're going to talk about statistics because, and what inspired this is somebody posted an archaic picture of their CompuTennis laptop, which I used in 1990 and 91 as a volunteer assistant coach. And that's how I started my coaching career, is using statistics. I don't think a lot of people did it that way. And just to introduce Ken really quick, Ken is a master pro of the world, and he further space exploration may discover that Ken is also a master pro on other planets. That is as yet unproven. Ken, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Bill. Ready to go with this.
Excellent.
I was there when CompuTennis started.
Familiar with Craig O'Shaughnessy and Sterling Strother and others who are really delving into this statistical thing and taking it to a different level. But I think what we want to do in this talk is start at a different level. Go back to the origins of how stats started to get more into the coaching realm and some of the more fundamental stuff to build on, because a lot of what you're seeing from Craig and Sterling is sort of advanced. We're going to break it down a little bit. All right, so where do you want to start, Ken?
Simple one for me. The first time I really started looking at a lot of statistics, I was watching Bjorn Borg play Wimbledon and watching a lot of the points, and was watching how many steps they took between shots. And at the time, Borg was averaging about 13 steps between shots. So then I started just counting steps, because I realized, hey, if the better the footwork was, the better the position was, the better the chance they're going to make the shot. So my first adventure into analytics on that was just like, okay, the more steps you can take to get in position, the better. The second one was watching a very phenomenon that you can usually bet on. And it's like, if the score is 30 love for any person, there's an 80% chance the person who's behind will win the next point, and about a 60% chance they'll win the second point. So I was talking about my club members about this. We were at the U.S. Open watching a couple of guys play first round Open, and James Blake and some other guy first round, and he said, now this doesn't apply to these guys, does it? I said, well, let's check and see. Well, the first 8 points somebody got to 30 love, the other person won the next point. So it's pretty much, you can bet tennis matches by just betting the odds of 80% chance if you're up 30 love, you're going to lose the next point. So that would apply mostly to club players, just what to do. Tennis, if I'm up 30 love, I want to go big. I want that fourth point. And the other guy kind of digs in.
Well, those are two really interesting things right there. So the fact that this footwork thing is quantifiable, that kind of like took me by surprise that you want to start with that. But this is a great thing to do. And I remember you talking about the average player, takes this many steps, and then the better player takes that many steps, and that became a point of interest for me and a fascination. So I really began to look at that. For me, it comes down to the very basic stats of how to win a tennis match. And the number one thing that I think we gloss over is that 70% of the errors in a match are in the net. And so I have a little pet phrase that I use with my players: balls in the net make me want to vomit. So, and it's kind of, and they, after a while, they get used to my sense of humor, and so they understand that this is the running joke, right? And so after I've sort of said this enough that they should understand it and they should start applying it to their game, if they start to if they continually hit the ball in the net, then I start going, and then they realize, okay, yeah, I guess I'm still doing that.